Yeah, bag it up in the trap, we bag it up. If yo bitch in the cut, I'ma bag it up. My wrist on walk, and my bag is up. If he try and violate, we gon' tag him up. I can see the hate, got him mad as fuck, never satisfied. Need a crib by the lake with a bad chick, and she got cake, she'll back it up. I got no time to parlay, unless it's big checks or parlays. I've been bricked, it's not far away. Light the spliff and I stargaze. Consultation with the constellations. They said the world was in a dark phase. It got me desperado for protection. Carry big strap in a guitar case. She ain't a slave to the bands, even though they make her dance. He ain't a slave to the check, but wouldn't hesitate to take advance. See me, I need my independence. I ain't signing deals or shaking hands, unless it's record distribution. I got major plans to expand. All I know is make a bag, spend some dough and make it back, make it stack. Flashback of being broke, seeing smoke, blossom from a seed of hope, a tree of dope, and I'm soaking it. Absolutely the most of all my vehicles. I need to see my full potential. See, I broke my pencil, even though my temple's free of pressure. I don't need the extras, I'ma bag it up in the trap, we bag it up. If yo bitch in the cut, I'ma bag it up. My wrist on walk, cause my bag is up. If he try violate, we gon' tag him up. I can see the hate, got him mad as fuck, never satisfied. Need a crib by the lake, got a bad chick, and she got cake, she'll back it up. What? Bag it up in the trap, we bag it up. If yo bitch in the cut, I'ma bag it up. My wrist on walk, cause my bag is up. If he try violate, we gon' tag him up. I can see the hate, got him mad as fuck, never satisfied. Need a crib by the lake, got a bad chick, and she got cake, she'll back it up. Word.
I am behind on Una Pieza. I actually thought I was more behind because what's up with you? Is this dead? This might be dead, honestly. I might have put the wrong battery back in. I might have put the dead battery back in. I'm not going back upstairs to get it. So I'm gonna just delete this screen for now, and we'll be staying on this one. Yeah, but I guess the chapter didn't come out last week. Looks like there was like a delay because I remember reading No Break. It's been 12 days, and I see there's a Fanletter spin-off chapter, a special one-shot. I haven't really heard anyone speak about this, so I don't know how important it is to the community, but I'm guessing it's based off of that Fanletter episode with like Marineford and the Straw Hats coming back. So this is either the manga version of it or perhaps I'm not sure what the word I'm looking for is recreation or either just continuing. So anyways, we'll just have to see what's going on. I might start with the Fanletter chapter because it seems less important and I don't know how much people care about it. But it says special one shot PS Fanletter. Author is Momoka Toyoda and artist is Posuka Demizu. The World Economic Journal. This guy looks familiar, but I don't remember his name. Trafalgar Law and the Straw Hat Luffy Alliance. So this is after the fact. So this would be around Punk Hazard. So this is a spin-off of the Fanletter episode. Ugh, sigh. The new world isn't all that's in turmoil. My life is. You got a pay cut? Due to the deployment of the new anti-pirate weapon, all soldiers involved are being docked pay. I gotta say something really, really quickly here, just because. This isn't something I've ever really seen the main series tackle in itself, like marine payment. It's not to say money berries haven't come up, and we don't know that some people are rich or have an abundance of it, whether they've stolen treasure or sold stuff or found gold or whatever. But the actual economical state of the One Piece world, not just some islands we go to, and like the average pay of the Marines and stuff like that, is an actual side of One Piece I would find interesting to explore in some aspect. So the fact that you have like pacifistas and seraphims and less need for, and probably because they cost so much money to make, yeah, it makes sense that the random rank and file soldier would have a pay cut. That's very cool. in my opinion. Those officers failed to capture the straw hat, so this is definitely after the and we got lumped with those incompetent fools and had our pay cut. Okay, Mister, hey Mister, and now my favorite cafe is being overrun by brats. Can my life get any worse? I know I'm supposed to keep an open mind, but still, why won't anyone recognize my ability? Will I ever get another chance to prove myself? As he crushes the letter. Hey, old man, can you hear me? There's something big happening. Something big? Are you pulling my leg? They're nodding. Faster. This is super important. Some kid fell down? Is that all? It's a big thing. We hoped we wouldn't have to bother you, but she really needs help. Even if we reached our hands all the way, we can't reach her. We had no choice. We had to ask you for help, old man. He takes a rope out. Quit calling me out. Quit calling me that. I'm not some random old man. Don't you know a hero of justice when you see one? They're like, ooh. I'll grab this. I'll pull you back up. Wow, you're so reliable. You're a really good Marine. He's blushing secretly. I guess children are really good judges of character. And he slipped. He slipped. Oh my. And kind to boot. You even came down for me. Of course I did. Liar. He said a fade off. It'll be more efficient to just climb up. Hold on. Okay. He's slipping because it's soapy. We'll call a different. Nah, it's the exacerbation from the kids being. We'll just call another. What you got that whack ass Mr. Incredible body for, man? I'm crying. Anyways, because I think the Sabodi soap is making it slippery. We'll call a different relief for help. Hold up. What's the issue now? I said everything's under control. That's right. I just accidentally dropped Teddy. I could never leave him behind. She's right. I went back down on purpose to help pick up her Teddy. Stop lying. But now that it's come to this, wow. Now that the foothold is done, I'll be sure to climb it this time. He punched some holes in it. He didn't lose any hockey. If you fall again, we'll find someone who knows how to climb. A competent adult. Damn, brats. Just you wait and see. Please protect us. That's right. This young lady still needs my help. I'm in peak condition, full of potential, hardworking, and on top of that, smart. I am a competent Marine. Oh. The cliff is falling apart. Why? Why didn't I notice? I am competent, but no one's perfect. You can't excel from all angles on your own. Kids, stretch out your hands. Okay? And he threw the child towards them as he fell into the ocean. Mr. Marine. Thank you, Mr. Marine. You should be thanking those two, not this old man. And he walks away. Oh, well, aren't you a fine Marine? Naturally. Where is the drowning Marine? I'm not drowning. Don't worry about it. It's my friend. It's all right. And then he tried so hard, he ended up covered in wounds. He's the most cool Marine ever. Wow, I've never been a Marine like that. And that's how it ends. Okay, that was a cool little spin-off. That was nice. Not too long. Didn't overstay its welcome. All right. Now to the main event. We've got chapter 1151. That's enough. I've got this. I thought this was done. Didn't it say end last chapter? It said pilgrimage complete. I guess it wasn't the end of that. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I kind of tend to enjoy some cover stories, and I would like if we had a better one. To be honest with you, I would just prefer that. But it's all good. Sorry, I'm just checking one thing real quick. Then we will start with the main evento. Alright. No, that's Domi Reverse is last week. That's enough. I've got this. So Oni Child and the Holy Inari Shrine Pilgrimage, Volume 35, a sumo tournament in Hakuma, Yokozuna, Sukune. Urashima's big brother is sent flying. So this is not Urashima, somebody else. But is he stronger than Urashima? Or is he weaker? What about the sumo? I went to an aerial restaurant and houseboat with Inaki, Emily, and Jacob from the live action series. It was the best. I'm not gonna hold y'all. If there's one thing about the live action that I'm jealous, I'm jealous that they get to actually sit and eat and chill with Oda. I'm not one of those people who needs to meet all of his like. Honestly, if I could choose one mangaka to meet, just one, I would choose Araki. But I would love to have been able to meet Oda. Even if I gotta become a character. Yo, who can I be, bro? Gaimon put a nigga in a box. Who can I be? I gotta get my acting chops out there. I gotta use this as a stepping stone to go meet Oda. Anyways, the last chapter, Imu in Gunko's body was kind of going crazy, you know. Just here for love and support. Thank you, baby. I've probably streamed enough today, and like, it's also a time where like I wouldn't be live, where like everyone's like, I've had enough of him. So, but thank you for coming through. I really appreciate it. Thank you. You're the best. All right, please snap out of it, captains. Elder Jarul is the world's oldest warrior. He's a living legend. We've always looked up to him. Yeah. What's with Dory and Brogi's demonic transformation? Yeah, you said it, Kashi. But yeah, they're much bigger now. But the elder we idolize is just a broken old man now. That's why it's up to us to put him out to pasture. And after all that, we will reign as kings. Elbaf has no need for idols or gods. It is time to call forth a new era of war, an age ruled by the strong. How can you say that? This isn't you. What the hell happened to you guys? Stay back, Kashi. They flipped. They're not the same people anymore. They've become pitch black demons right down to the core. No way. Tall man. Tall man. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm actually gonna pull up the Viz as well. Viz. You know what? I might have to go the Google route. One Piece 150. I just want to see something. Why did tall man? That was weird to me. That's all. Page 1. I just click. Thorman. Thorman? Tall man? It's just someone's name. Okay. Damn it, I'm stuck. So it is like the game. I guess because he's stuck in between two pieces, they'll flip to black. No, wait, stop. I don't want to flip too. I feel amazing. Tall man. Omaiwa. Fall back. We're in a bad position here. It seems the enemies took down Gyaban too. What? No way, that's impossible. Wait for me, Colin. Yasan was. Mom was coming to save you. They're all shocked, yeah. Because he shouldn't have been taken down by the likes of Gunko. Branch 8. They're devils now. The giant warrior pirates have become complete demons. Nightmare Fissure. So this is where the created demons from Quillingham comes up from. Okay, so they're there. Rise up. Death means nothing to you. Wahaha. That's right. Wake up. Come to life. Elbaf's nightmares will never end. Thop thop. Oh, that's his design? No, that's tough. I'm not gonna hold you guys. I just assumed Burrow was gonna look goofy because of the Quillingham face part, but no, he looks tough. Let me pull this up, bro. I like his design. I pressed the wrong thing. I put video capture. I need to put I need a new mouse, a new life. I need new money. I like his design. I think he looks cool. He looks kind of raw. I actually didn't. I feel like with the way his personality was kind of portrayed earlier, I didn't think he would have a rough look like this. But I think he looks like how I imagine a nasty God Knight would be, kind of like Summers and whatnot. Good design, good choice. Things are really heating up. No holding back now. That a certain someone's shown up. Rampage to your heart's content, my dream demons. Elbath, this is your doing. You brought these monsters into the world. Saint Killingham, mythical dragon fruit, model Keelan hybrid form. Is it me or even more of them now? Things have really spiraled out of control. Jimbei, get your fat ass up, bro, and help my nigga. What are you doing? Is that true about Thorman, Gaban, yada yada. Remember Elbath, you created these monsters, so it looks to me like they're getting pretty hairy. Bro, help us. Jinbei's been absolutely useless. Is it me or are there even more of them now? Things are really part of the control. Master Dory, Master Brogy. This is your homeland. What the hell are you doing? Open your eyes. How can you bear turning into something with no pride at all? Damn it, we couldn't save the children. No wonder Sal failed to stop them. The kids are guarded by monsters and invisible horns. Bent! Yilva! As if I could pass out now. I swear I'm coming to save you. Just wait for me. Those are the moms that they're scared of? My lord, how far are we going to take this? The board is already covered in our color. So is there an actual board here? Because like the Reversi, Othello, whatever, is cool. I get it. I like that. But what is there an actual physical representation of that board? And could you flip back? Is there a way to get? I don't play this game. I play chess. Okay, I don't know. Can you get pieces that are turned black back to white? Not gonna lie, Jinbei moving like Paul George, got a contract with a new team and started podcasting. I can't believe Jinbei's out here frauding it, bro. I believed in him. This is the first time I could say he's really let me down. Like, truly. Like, Jinbei's over there with Usopp, Nami, and Brook tied up, not helping. Bro, Fishman karate something, bro. He did put up the fire in number 2 branch for us. I'll give him that. I want to see something in the official viz. So how far will we go, Great One? The playing board is entirely in our color. All right. So they're talking to Emu. You see my reverse V3 being true? Absolutely. You are 100% correct. The nightmares are made of pure malice. If we let them rage, they'll eventually destroy themselves. Press on until it shatters. Until what shatters? The spirit of Elbath. Had Harold not blundered in that critical hour, this nation would long have been beneath my rightful dominion. A few minutes earlier, the realm of the dead. I jumped without thinking. Oh, that's Chopper going after Yasan with arrows in his chest. Wait, I gotta stay calm. I can do this. I can't let him die. He cartoon airwalks. Whoa. Guard point. Sorry, I got distracted. Not gonna lie, if Prime Roger joined the crew, Oda would nerf him to be lesser than the Monster Trio. Or he would do something extremely contrived to keep him away from the main action. You can turn the colors back to white from black and reverse it. Okay, so I'm guessing Luffy's Nika-ness and them being in the right position, they'll start to turn them back. But heal Scopper, hit him and Jarul with the Bonnie special, make them younger in their primes again, because I feel like Jarul is secretly stronger than Dory and Brogy in his prime, and we should be good. We should be good. Okay. If you want to hear about it, get on your knees, Harujin. You killed my father, Loki. He was my dad too. And look what you did to your own parents. Stop it, Harujin. Hey, Chopper just fell down. Huh? I heard a noise, but did you see him? Nah, you're right. Something definitely just fell down here. They're all eating. All right, the main squad. Here we go. We got Loki. We got Sanji. We got Zoro. That's all we need. Harujen, until proven otherwise, I can't rate you yet, bro. Wait, how did I know it was Chopper? Someone's with him, but they're hurt. He said, wait, he said Chopper just fell down, and then he's confused on how he knew it was Chopper. You can't feel Chopper's presence. You don't know what it feels like to sense him. He did do that with Jinbei until Zoro and Sanji passed him. That's actually a great point. I could see that. That's actually a really good point. Like, post Wano, you could competently say, like, all right, with the trials and tribulations of beating the All-Stars and what they've gone through from, I guess, Whole Cake to now, whatever, they finally surpassed Jinbei in the New World. Or at least definitively, without a shadow of a doubt. That's a good point. Oda making sure to show Luffy's observation is growing leaps and bounds in Elbaf. I'm still shocked he didn't, but why? I guess I'm confused as to why he knows it was Chopper. Say, how did I know it was Chopper? Someone else with him. He's weakened, but it's getting stronger and better. Yes. Something serious must be happening if they fell all the way from the realm of the sun. Let's go find them right away. Hey, Gerd and Goldberg, is there anything you want us to fetch on the way, like someone's head or jewels? There's something I want. No, Loki, we're not going to set you free. Don't need to be so serious. Man, free my nigga, bro. Free my nigga. Okay, let me check the Viz version. Hello, Loki. Mumble mumble. Mosa, I'm busy. Let's chat later. I'll be quick. I have my hands full here too. I just have one thing to say, huh? Just fine. It's fine. Just keep your voice down. Earlier, I didn't get the chance to tell you before, but the truth is, it looks like I'm not going to be able to use a transponder snail for a while. What? Did something happen? At first, I was just scared. But before I knew it, I found our conversations to be a common experience, and I wouldn't trade them for anything. That's why I want to thank you again. What is this? Is something happening to you? You didn't. That nasty business didn't crop up again, did it? It's okay. Don't worry about me. Is that place? Thank you for everything you've done until now. Wait! Hey, Mosa! Kerchat. I think the range is what surprised him. Seems he's getting the NL level observation. That makes sense. He's never really showed an incredible scope of range at Rayleigh's. Yeah, no. Well taken. Well taken. His name is Shaggy in this version. Shaggy, I'm busy right now. I'll call back later. Don't worry, it won't take long. Matter of fact, I'm busy too. Just one thing. 5, keep your voice down. I wasn't able to tell you earlier, but I've been unable to call you for a while, I think. What do you mean? At first, I found it frightening. But the more you and I talked, the more our conversations became a source of solace to me. So I want to express my gratitude. Hey, what's going on? Don't tell me you're in danger again somehow. I'm fine, don't worry. Where are you? I just want to thank you for everything. Wait, Shaggy, wait. Damn it. What are you looking at? It's nice to know that you somehow found a friend to lean on in the realm of the dead. Don't you dare tell anyone. Gerd, you have to treat him. It's Yasan. He's severely wounded. So this old timer is popular around here, huh? Good job saving him, Chopper. What? It was nothing special. Praise me doesn't make me happy or anything, you jerk. What? This old man is? You're saying he was on the Pirate King's crew? That means he was on the same ship as Roger and Rayleigh. I forgot he doesn't know about Scopper. I forgot he didn't realize that yet. Assumed his voice of all things was getting stronger because Emu was there? I wonder. He served as one of the Pirate King's wings. Alongside Dark King Rayleigh, he was probably their third strongest member. What? He really was a big shot pirate then, huh? No wonder he was tough. So Shanks must know him too. He just moved. I think he's trying to say something. What is it, Yasan? I was second. He could let that was a Zoro and Zoro comment and Sanji moment if I've ever seen one. He said, "Nigga, I was second strongest after Roger." I definitely think he's third now. I still got Rayleigh over him, but you're like the Sanji of the crew. That's cool though. Like, but the wings of the Pirate King. That's what's up though. One gimmick Oda can do is make Scopper act like Zoro and get along with him more than Sanji to confuse both fan bases. That'd be funny. Luffy only cares about Shanks. He's biggest Shanks blazer. He said, so you knew Shanks. Yeah, like everything always goes back to Shanks. Yeah, sad. I'm glad you're awake. What could put a man like this in a man like him in this condition? That's right. Things up there are bad, Luffy. We need you guys. They've taken the kids hostage. There's only a handful of enemies, but no one could even make them budge. A bunch of enormous monsters are running amok too. And on top of that, ugh, hey now, this hockey is. Okay, so this is okay. Now they're sensing Emu being taking over Gunko. I think this hockey is coming to them. Everyone, we need to get a lift up to the Sun Realm right now. Chopper, that's enough. I've got this. What could be the source of that ridiculous burst of hockey? Dogahaha. You guys will really need my power now. Free my nigga. Free my nigga. Hey, free my nigga. Free my nigga. Okay. Free my nigga. Oh, free my nigga. Okay. No, free Loki for real, dog. Free Loki. I'm sick and tired of this shit. Free this nigga, man. I get it. Save your breath, Chopper. I get the idea. Whose preposterous hockey is that? Looks like you're gonna need me after all. Second strongest. This old guy at the Pirates of the Caribbean, Roger, really? Oh no, that hockey. I think does he recognize that hockey is Emu or something, or Nerona or something? I wonder. You moved by the hype scene for Albat Chio at the end. I've like, wait a minute, Harujin, Luffy, and Loki? No, but I get it. I get it for this reason. With Gear 5th, Luffy can become as big as them whenever he needs, so he can giant up with Gear 5th. Second, I get it. The sons of King Harold, one ancient giant blood, one not, yada yada, King of the Giants versus whatever Loki wants to be. I get why they're all being shown here. It makes sense, but like, I'm more interested in seeing our fighting force at full power. Jinbei, I love you, but you have disappointed me. I'm gonna sideline you for now. So the monster trio, so Luffy, Sanji, Zoro, Loki, and then possibly getting a Prime Jrul and Prime Scopper Gaban if Bonnie uses her powers on them. That's what I would like to see. Loki versus Emu, keep the rubber Kim at home. I think it's gonna have to be a Loki, a Luffy Emu thing, because Emu's gonna have to see Joy Boy's powers, second coming, Nika sun god, nigga god, nigga's powers, like for almost first hand, like. And I feel like Luffy's laughter will probably cause some of the pieces to turn back, and then it'll become like a who can control the Reversi board or Othello board type of thing. That man, West Extreme Ultra Hyper Diff versus a Red Nick with the power over weight. The Haruja not getting rated. I agree, just hating on Luffy. Oh. Sometimes you gotta hate on the main character. I feel it. So I thought I saw spoilers. I think spoilers are out. So I think this week we will definitely end up getting One Piece. We don't have to worry about that. But I enjoy what I read. So the little fan letter, the continuation of the fan letter, peep your comment. They're saying Loki and Harujin is the new Law and Kid. Loki is Kid. That would suck to do that again. To the character that kind of has the more hype, with the special bounty being taken out by Shanks, whoop-de-whoop, kind of goes the kid route. I don't like that. I want to respect Harujin, so I hope he gets his shine and becomes the whatever of the Giants, and King Harold's latent abilities or his mother awakens between him and he does something cool. That's fine. I care about Loki a lot. And I actually would argue Oda has not done this in quite some time. Show me a new character, or finally introduce a character that's been kind of hinted at and make me care about them quickly. He's done this with Loki. I cared from the second Loki was talking to like Shamrock and stuff with the biting blade. And I'm like, I like this dude. He's moved me. So, I don't know. We'll have to see. So yeah, Loki and Kid both lost to Shanks. They being me. For the sake of my sanity, I gotta disagree. Unless we make Loki more like Law, which means you're gonna pop off and do shit. So Loki could be Law, and Hydrogen could be Kid. We flip that, I feel better. His little bro, we can't rate him. 12 year old getting low diff by a 5 year old. Also, I feel like with Loki having met Zebek and Whitebeard and getting shanked as a kid and stuff like that, he's probably got more potential. Most potentially interesting part of the chapter is that Gaban may have known Emu's hockey, so the Roger Pirates may have met Emu or somebody, or they know about God Knights, and Scopper seems to know how to harm them to the point they can't regenerate, which would insinuate he has some type of understanding of how to fight them. What could be interesting is they've never met Emu, or through the Void Century and finding out the truth, they learned about Nerona, so they know about Emu. But what I would find interesting is if Emu has kind of fought against the Roger Pirates, but never directly, through a God Knight, the same way that he's doing it right now with Gunko. Maybe that's how Emu has interacted with the Roger Pirates. Like, let's say Summers actually had met Gaban before when he was on Roger's crew. And at some point, Emu channeled their power through Summers. That could be another possible route. But I'm with you. That was the most interesting part. I guess also him saying I was second strongest makes it seem that him and Rayleigh had a similar relationship to Sanji and Zoro. I would be cool at leaving that joke right there. I don't need to rehash more parallels and commonality between the Roger Pirates and the Straw Hats. I think there's enough. We don't need to keep doing this. We don't need the literal relationships to be the same. You know what I mean? But yeah. So Emu Duck can smoke? Yeah. Yeah. Emu seems to be somebody that would only absolutely get their hands dirty if it's an absolute necessity or there's no other alternative. Even if you continue to fail me, I will send minions up the chain of command. I sent a Marine. It didn't work. All right then. I sent a CP0 agent. Didn't work. I sent a God Knight. Didn't work. I sent a Gorosei. Didn't work. Fine. I'll do it myself. Oh, I channeled my power through a God Knight. That didn't work. Okay, now I'll finally do it myself. Thanos with the glove in the MCU. That's a theory to make Roger and Garp look better, where Emu took over Zebek, which would justify an extreme diff 2v1. I guess for that to happen, Zebek would have had to get turned into a demon through the reversey board thing. That's interesting. Zebek actually lost through Emu channel. I kind of feel like there's something there you could do to make it interesting. I'm not sure what, but I kind of like that chain of thought. I just want him to get along with Zoro more than Sandy for the agendas. I'm here for it. Man, I don't get why people say Zebek 1v2'd Rogers and Garp. That shit was never confirmed. All it said that they teamed up to break the Rock's pirates. Yeah, with the power of Garp, maybe Garp had somebody competent with him. I doubt it. But Rayleigh, Scopper, and I will be honest. The way that I saw it is that maybe it started as a 2v1 versus Zebek. Possibly, but what it made it seem to me was that because of Garp being there, finally Roger could maybe focus on Zebek and not worried about getting jumped by Big Mom, Shanks. Shanks is crazy. I mean Kaido, Shiki. You know what I mean? So it's like Whitebeard is occupied with Garp. Rayleigh is fighting Shiki. Scopper is fighting Big Mom. And now I can focus on your bitch ass, Zebek. You know what I mean? Maybe, I don't know. I think he bit more than he can chew when Zebek tried to tap into Emu's power force, but it backfired. That could be a possibility too. Also, you have to remember the God Knights were there. So I'm assuming Garling also took on somebody. Roger versus Rock's legit the only old gen Luffy versus Blackbeard. I don't see Luffy and Blackbeard being anything but a 1v1, and if it's not, I'll be upset. It's still to me the most interesting final battle in One Piece. Luffy versus Blackbeard. I would say if you're using my headcanon, Sabo and Akainu. I'm I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This could change in time. All things are possible. But I can't say that I have a personal big interest in Emu on my own. I know what Emu represents and connects to and what they could have done in the past is all vital information I can't wait to have. I am on a very personal level not interested in the final villain being Emu, somebody that was kind of properly introduced 900 chapters into One Piece. I really hope it gets Blackbeard gets or maybe Sakazuki to some degree still get to really shine at the end of the story. That's just me though. Plus, how can you call someone's Roger's greatest rival if Roger had help? Yeah. Seems it was Zebek before Whitebeard and Whitebeard maybe because I feel like with Whitebeard it was friendly. I think the reason Whitebeard and Roger's rivalry is the way it is that they didn't meet very often and they didn't hate each other. I think Roger and Zebek had real smoke. It's like, no, I want you in Davy Jones' locker, dead, 6 feet deep, buried, gone. I want your dreams and hopes tarnished. You know what I mean? Well, Garlic would probably take Whitebeard and God Valley and Ray Scopper and Bogart, the main Rocks guys. Oda already setting Kobe to get involved in the Blackbeard fight, probably. It's like revealing that Shanks had Ben Beckman help him fight Mihawk, then act like Shanks versus Mihawk was a rivalry. That's fair, man. I think that made sense to me at least. I think I might end up reading the spoilers this week. I might read them. Dispute them. But we'll be back with some One Piece soon, man. Again, I also read the fan letter. I thought it was entertaining with that one Marine. It was a continuation of the fan letter episode around the time those guys had finished Fishman Island and reached Punk Hazard. That was pretty cool, pretty fun, pretty short and inoffensive. The most interesting thing I would say about that chapter is talking about the pay cuts and how having government deployed weapons such as pacifistas and probably the Seraphim took money out the pockets of Marines, decreasing their morale probably and making it harder to live. And then that's when I started to think about the greater One Piece economy and inflation and things like that, and like probably costs a lot to build these machines, very intricate. So it's like just felt like there was an opportunity to explore some of those things in One Piece on a deeper level. Jinbei gonna finally put his plan of action in this week. I hope so. His plan is waiting for Luffy to save it. Well, Emu is more of a theme villain, whereas what he represents is more important than who he is as a character. I agree, it's not that interesting. The reason that I actually agree with you, and I feel like that's only as true for as much as Emu stays a mysterious enigma. But I believe as we learn more about the Void Century, the first 20 kings and whatnot, Nerona, Emu will know more about the personality behind the enigma, which I think in turn will make them just being a thematic villain not as strong because we know so much about them. Does that make sense? Again, I don't want to harp on something that's not particularly an issue yet. I could foresee it being one. I don't know. We'll see. Emu is Luffy's mom is still on the table. I didn't even know that was a theory people had. I'm just gonna say no because I hate that idea. I don't even care if it makes the most sense in the world. I just hate it. That could be the best executed thing of all time, and I still hate it. I just no. I'm being honest. For me, it's just no. I don't want that, so I'm just gonna reject it every time I hear it. Like, I'd rather Crocodile be Luffy's mom. Fuck. Oh, another side note. I pointed this out, but I don't know how many people were in here when I said it. I really like Queelin's design. I think he looks I like this design. I like his face. I didn't expect him to look like this at all. I thought he'd have a goofy design, honestly. I like this design. I think it works. Well done. Well done. Crocodile is emu. Dragon hated then quit it. Then quit the Marines. He really ain't shit. Yo, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I thought he would be older. I wonder. I wonder how old they are. No, hold on. I gotta find it, and I need my tweet specifically too. Cause this was the greatest thing I ever seen. This as of right now in this particular moment, right here, this my favorite One Piece meme. Oh, nah, this shit had me dead, bro. Monkey D. Dragon. Bounty canceled. We apologize. This victim really didn't do anything his entire life. Sincere apologies to this harmless man. Monkey D. Dragon. Zero value bounty. Yo, the way I burst into laughter and tears when I saw this was not normal. I'm like, no. They're like, apologies to this harmless man, dog. Bounty canceled. Nah, I'm gonna get so much use with that image until that nigga does something. I'm just gonna start throwing that picture around like it's fucking confetti, bro. Oh, that's funny. Oh yeah, him being a fishman is crazy, especially since he's a saint. You think those teeth represent him actually being of a fishman physiology? Didn't Katakuri have sharp teeth? But then again, we don't know. He could be an Oni. I don't know. Okay, that's interesting. I'll keep that in mind. Maybe he has some fishman DNA with him. But it's one of those things where like, I wonder how well known it is to the point where maybe that's why he keeps the mythical Zoan face on. Maybe that's he's hiding something. But what if like Saint Charlos found a mermaid and went, and it's like his kid, and he like likes his kid and doesn't care that he breeded with a fishman that's beneath him, and he's like, I don't know. We'll have to see. Side note: I need someone to put dragons tattoos on Radit's face. I need it as an Abby. That's fire. I'll ask it TL. That means family had to do the most snake-ish to get their family into the Holy Land as a saint, probably. And with Gunko having the vanity finally complete, hey, we love to see it, baby. I'm proud of you. Very proud of you. You love to see it. Send me some pictures. Only took me 2.5 hours, but guess what? It's done, isn't it? Is it done? Yes or no, baby? Yes or no? Oui or no? Everybody clap for my girlfriend. Do it. Clap in the chat. You don't have to. Pat in the back. Proud of you. Babe, don't read the comments. And don't listen to what I'm about to say next. Jinbei also confirmed not to be the strongest fishman. He keeps losing an Elbath. Jinbei! Freaky ass saw the fish woman and said that fish thick as hell. Fish tail thick as hell. Yeah. Because actually, it probably still wouldn't matter. Like, if somehow he got to breed with royalty of the fishmen, I still think the general saints and world nobles would look down on them. The celestial dragons at the very least. I gotta see how it works. Because Gunko looks like she met Brooke. I saw a theory that someone thinks Brooke used to be a holy knight. I don't agree with that, but they basically used a silhouette of him having a similar saber type sword. And he tends to wear kind of cloaks anyways, so like as you can see here. But they had a picture of like Shamrock, Garling, and they circled like this part here to be like, ooh, he used to be a Helen Knight. I think his old captain being one makes more sense. The captain of the Rumbar Pirates. Okay. That's intriguing. am I the only one who's not that interested in emu? And like, go back to the first time you kind of learned about emu. Were you more moved or a little more miffed or upset or at it or whatever? Mm-hmm. Oh, have some content as I edit. Thanks. Just wrapping up the One Piece dream I'm doing. Yeah, I'm with you. I like that idea a lot. Okay, but we going next year, right, Gangy? I'm answering. I don't know why I'm answering. He's a typical final villain to me. I think I know what's bothering me. He feels, even though it's done so much, I guess, better and earlier, it feels Kaguya-esque to me. Like, who are you? Where have you been? There's just been this shadow figure. It's like, I think what I need to do with my next One Piece reread when I do one is look to any and all things that I think could possibly hint at Emu existing. Because I genuinely think this was not a concept he had when he first initialized One Piece, and Emu became something he thought about later on. Does anyone else get that feeling? That's what I'm saying. I can already tell what his story gonna be. He betrayed the 20 kings and did something. First of all, you're looking sexy. I almost shared this. I don't want to share it. I want to reply, motherfucker. I don't know. Give me Blackbeard, bro. I need Teach. Please just give me Teach. Please, give me Teach. Look how nice and organized this is, baby girl. So proud of you. She making me want to clean my room and organize some things in my room. You have arrived. Twitch mobile sucks. It's not your fault, man. It really isn't. Let me catch you up though, Chief. I read the fan letter and the latest chapter of One Piece. The main points of discussion were, I don't know, I forgot. Give me a second, my bad. I'm distracted. I'm answering my girlfriend. Give me a second. I'm almost done. I gotta lock in. Lock in! Okay, I see you. Looking clean. I love it. And I love the first picture with you in the vanity mirror. I like it, baby. It looks way neater and way more thing. And like, you're like me. You'll throw away tubes and bottles full of things. Like, I don't care about this toothpaste is going to. Yeah. Okay. So, this is the last thing that I did, Chief, before you came. I wanted to make fun of Dragon. My favorite meme right now in the One Piece world. Bounty canceled. We apologized. His victim didn't do anything his entire life. Sincere apologies to this harmless man. Monkey D. Dragon. Zero belly. Bounty canceled. I fucking love it. I needed that shit. What I am interested is Emu one of the four gods, or was he the human that started all of this and Mickeyed his way into getting their power? Interesting. Was he a nobody that Mickeyed his way to the top, or was he somebody who was already a god and did more godly things? Yeah. I guess I'll just go in order. So with I thought we were done with the Holy Inari Shrine Pilgrimage, because the last chapter said end, but I guess not. So we're on volume 35, and Yokozuna Sukune, Urashima's big brother, got sent flying. Don't really care. The first few pages established that when you get turned into a demon, you really like lose yourself and become whatever Ema wants you to be. We can see the reverse of your Othello chessboard pieces thing here, and I learned in this today in this stream that you can turn white pieces black, and I guess black pieces white. So I think this is a reversible process. What else did we talk about? I talked about liking Saint Queelin's design, get the mythical dragon fruit. Queelin, I think he looks really cool. We made some comments that he should look. We thought he might look younger. I cooked Jinbei for letting me down. He's over here tied up with Usopp and not putting up numbers on the board. I don't like it. I like them talking to Emu, Queelin, and Summers, and basically saying, "Hey, we're gonna keep going until it shatters the spirit of Elbath." And if King Harold didn't make whatever mistake he made, they would have already had this kingdom under their dominion. I still think there's more to King Harold than a simple betrayal, in my opinion. Chopper falls after Scopper. He makes a joke that he's the second strongest, which I thought was funny, but don't overdo it. We don't need Scopper and Rayleigh's relationship to be just like Zoro and Sanji's. It's not necessary for more Straw Hat Roger parallels. It was also established this is a little bit before, so I think when Gunko gets their body taken over by Emu, this is about when they start sensing the hockey. How do we feel about this Mosa guy? Or in the official, they called him something else that's speaking to Loki. Do we think this is a very important person we're going to meet soon? How do we feel about Loki's little friend? I guess that's a question I have for you guys. Luffy learns that Scopper Gaban was on Thing ship. There's more Shanks glazing. Then it shows Hadouken, Luffy, and Loki about to go up there with the rest of them. So yeah. The cover, is that cover story moving at all? No, it's not. UPS Jinbei, man, sad to see it. Shout out to the desk trio, Kong, Akainu, and Dragon. I just skipped Bayless ass insult to Jinbei. First king of the sea, more like the sea's last adopted nephew. First son of the sea. We need something like that. He needs a Paul George name for these Paul George numbers right now. George Paul. How about Whale Shark? I don't know. Jinbei. How about we just call him Whale Shark? I really want to see Loki get active. I wonder if Chopper is going to learn how Scopper was able to injure the God Knights and not let them heal until Emu came. Oh, we spoke about, was it possible that the Roger Pirates encountered Emu before, because he said, "Ugh, hey now, this hockey is," and in the other translation he said, "This hockey, it can't be." And I suggested it's possible that the Roger Pirates fought Emu the same way we're fighting Gunko. Emu never fully appeared in front of the Roger Pirates, but maybe a God Knight that they were fighting got channeled Emu, and that's how they fought Emu and learned how to properly fight God Knights so they can't heal. Could have been Summers. So yeah. That fish man looking like a man fish right now, looking real human. Looking like you have regular strength on land. I missed it. Fucking bitch. Fucking cattle. Damn. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I'm ready to see Zoro, Sanji, Luffy, Loki get active. And like I said last week or 2 weeks ago, whenever I did the last live reaction, I definitely want to see how Luffy Nika shit counters Emu shit, and if they start to reverse the players on the board, it goes back and forth and becomes a weird, almost like a strategy tactical RPG where you got to kind of get the board to be more on your side. And I do think they would have a much stronger fighting force if they simply de-age Darul and or Scopper Gaban. Put them in the primes. They're going to work easily. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Loki get active. I wonder if Loki is injured and they'll use as an excuse for him not to be able to go all out yet. But I think it's time to free him. But it would honestly be. Would you guys see this as a legitimate twist if we free Loki and he immediately turns an Elbath? Would that shock you? I'm talking like we free him and the first thing he does is club Harujan in the head. Bang! Motherfucker. Yeah, I killed that bitch ass nigga. And just went full on demon mode. Yeah, a little bit, yeah. It would shock me too. It would shock me too. I think this is one of those times where, as much as we know what Loki is associated with, we're going to use the foreknowledge that we have as Loki being a trickster god and play with that to play on the expectations of the audience. Just like the way Atreus is never gonna become the god of mischief and the god of war. Okay, that's a good little nigga, a good kid. He ain't gonna start playing no tricks on nobody. That's a good boy. What did Vince Staples say? You have a good heart, my nigga. You are a good man. Cause right now I'm getting it's not what it looks like vibes from him. I also always thought, like, yeah, that's a good youth. Exactly, he's a good youth. So again, I'm not saying he's a saint and doesn't have some demonic aspirations to become king of the world, following Zebek's footsteps possibly and stuff like that. And maybe he's not against killing or whatever the case may be, the same way Luffy might not be, but I don't think he's the monster he's been made out to be based on the stories and legends and what we've heard of. But it all remains to be seen, man. I've seen spoilers floating around for the next chapter. It's looking like it's going to be a good one based on the excitement for it. But yeah, it's time, man. Chopper did save Scrapper. I really want Chopper to actually wound the God Knight and not let them heal back. That's all I ask of you this arc. He cleanses the bag, so I know he got a few screws loose. Absolutely. Oh, Chief, I was saying this. Like, I don't want to make the full comparison because I think it's unfair. Because I think One Piece has handled it differently. But I was saying, I think the reason why Emu has bothered me a lot in some ways, and again, Emu can shape up to be a great final villain or late game antagonist, and I don't want to say anything right now that's going to sound like I'm criticizing it because it hasn't happened yet, but I'm cautiously optimistic. Because I was saying I still rather teach Blackbeard be the final fight or final obstacle in One Piece, if you will, or even someone like Akainu, I don't know, whatever, but like, I'm still team Teach over Emu being the final villain. And I was saying Emu has a lot of overlap and commonality to me with Kaguya. Cause even going back and watching some of the episodes with my girl and looking at some of the stuff I was looking at for an upcoming video, I don't really see. If I wanted to force a connection, I could. I don't see any Emu foreshadowing in the pre-time skip and up until the time where Emu was about to be revealed. I don't see it. It seemed like the Gorosei were genuinely the authority of the world. And I'm not saying it doesn't make sense that they have someone who they listen to or maybe a leader in there. But Emu as an antagonist presently doesn't personally interest me. I think what Emu represents thematically, the historical events that Emu has erased and been connected to, and how Emu came to power, Nerona, if you will, one of the first 20 kings, that is all fascinating for me on a very literal level to just understand more of the content of One Piece. But on an emotional, personal level, as of right now, I don't really care about Emu. I just recognize Emu as an important figure, if that makes sense. But yeah, I will try to actually get to the new One Piece chapter the day it comes out this week and not be late like I was. But I'm excited for the next chapter. I agree with you. Emu never moved me the way it moved the rest of the community. Blackbeard has always been on my mind since that face off and Impel Down. That clash let me know they are endgame. I also think that with Blackbeard taking on of Zebek's moniker, King of the World, could be bigger than King of the Pirates. I want to rule the world by sitting in the throne, where it's like, I've had a small headcanon, I'm not saying it's true, where it's actually Emu and Luffy and Blackbeard that beat Emu, and then they have their final battle. I'm not saying go that route. It's a little generic. You don't have to. But I would even like that more. Like, I have to take you out to be king of the world. And Luffy's like, I have to take you out because you are anti-freedom. So they both had their. It would even be cool if it becomes a sneaky 3-way fight. Like Emu's the one needs to go down, but Blackbeard's trying to get shots in on Luffy secretly, and like I don't know, man. I don't know what Oda's cooking. I have no idea where we're going with this, but I think seeds have been laid for a lot of interesting things to happen. Some Megatron and Prime shit, yeah. But that's all I have to say for now. I am cooking up a little One Piece video to speak on my current thoughts on what's going on in Elbaf and stuff. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, man, I genuinely have been trying to get Alan and Pat to be free at the same time so we can get some more Baroque's Works broadcast material out. Be patient, but it is coming. It is coming. And if you guys don't have any final words, comments, concerns, I'm gonna head out. I've been streaming since fucking 12. I'm hungry. I'm thirsty. I kind of want to lie down. I want to itch my balls. Also, you gave me some nice mythology content to consume when I'm editing, so I'm going to get to that later. I might be done for the day. I'm probably just going to post this shit on Patreon. My shit on Patreon and post this stuff on YouTube and start editing tomorrow. But I swear to you, that Bleach video is like 80% done. And then we can move on from the Bleach video era. All right. Be safe, everybody. Chief, see you during Emperor Hours. And in Washington, D.C. soon. Yeah.